Okay, this is going to be Taurus love reading for November. Now, I know I had stated in a previous video that all of the signs would be out by the 4th, but I just have been having a lot of technical difficulties. The energy is extremely high. It's messing with the devices. It's just really out of my control, so we're just going to see what we can knock out. Again, this is Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is a love reading for November. It is general, so not everything will resonate with everyone. If I do resonate with you and you would like a personal reading, you can hit me up. That information will be in the description box below. It is done by donation only, and a donation is not required at this time. It's good to have an even exchange of energy, but it's not required. That information to donate for this video or a personal one is in the description box as well. It is through PayPal. I'm not sure what people think or do. You know, I'm not even sure half of what's bullshit anymore. I'm starting to lose faith in humanity altogether. But you do not need a PayPal account to donate to that PayPal. It takes all forms of payment, so just don't. I mean, if you can't donate, that's fine, but just don't come with a bunch of bullshit, all right? I'm not asking for anything, so there's no reason to lie. What else? If you do decide to hit me up for a personal reading, please include what you would like the reading over, and what areas of life, what questions you may have, and how you would like to receive that reading. Would you like it in a video chat? Would you like it on the phone? Or would you like it in a private video? Okay, so Taurus, November, love. Taurus, November, love. Again, it's general, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I've already tried to do Taurus a couple times, and like I said, the energy is just high. The devices are glitching out. The videos are disappearing. It's just, it is what it is. It's really out of my control. All right. Okay, so getting to know each other. As you reveal your inner selves to each other, your bond deepens. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, Taurus, and past life relationships. You have known each other before. And then also you get the trust card, okay? So trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith, Taurus. Okay. So some of you may be getting some, have had some recent relationships start to form, and it's time to get to know each other. Some of you could be getting to know each other again. You know, some of us have been together for so long, and things just get very, like, routine. Especially if you have children and things like this, that it starts to become very, like, just repetitive, and sometimes you have to get to know each other, really set aside that time and deepen that bond, okay? And then that goes right along with the heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discussing your feelings with each other. Now, this goes for new relationships forming and relationships that have been together forever. It may be time to redefine what is going on. There may be some things that need to be got out on the table. This doesn't always mean that you need to part ways. It just you would be surprised, when people are honest and really put themselves out there and make themselves available to be receiving to the person on the other end, being honest as well. You would be surprised at what you can get and what you can get accomplished, and the levels that you can go and grow together. Okay, so then past life relationships. You have known each other before. Okay, so some of you are dealing with soulmate relationships. Some of you are having a hard time because of this. Some of you are dealing with karmic relationships. Okay, and this is a pattern that you do not need to be in, but it is a hard one to break because you have known each other before. And there is that unfinished business. When it comes to past lives, it's a little bit more tricky the way that I believe, so I'll just leave that up to you and what that means to you. So the Emperor is coming out. Now that is the card for Aries, but more than anything, this is a father figure, father of your children possibly. But it's also, it's very in control. It does come out right side up. So it does come with much balance, Taurus. So this is you or the person that you are dealing with. Tends to be a very balanced person. The Emperor controls kingdoms and kings. The Emperor is running some shit. So the Emperor doesn't have time to be wishy-washy or imbalanced. He's got shit to take care of. Okay, Eight of Swords coming out. This is a self-imposed prison. This is possibly why you need to have these heart-to-heart, okay? See, she sees herself as bound and blind, but she's not. There's nothing keeping her there but her. Five of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So there may be some recovery from some loss here, possibly some financial loss, Taurus. And possibly just loss altogether, leaving someone out in the cold. It feels a little bit like some of you were feeling a little bit abandoned recently, and now you're feeling like you're sort of recovering from that, whether or not you're entering a new relationship or you are just sort of redefining the terms of an already existing relationship. Justice is coming out in reverse. This is the card for Libra. But there may be some legal situations that are not going in your favor, Taurus, and there may be some truths that need to come out. Here again, we have this heart-to-heart and getting to know each other. It doesn't have to be a lie to be omitted information, okay? So trust the situation, trust that you can be honest, and trust that honesty is the best policy, and no matter what comes out of this, it will be for you and your partner or ex-partner's benefit, okay? Some of these past relationships are just simply, these past life relationships are simply to handle unfinished business, to help you to rediscover who you are, mend those broken pieces, okay? Make you whole so that you can, it's sort of like a mirror. You can see what's wrong with you, they can see what's wrong with them, you can finish the business that you started, you can become a better person for it, and you can go on, okay? So then you have this Ten of Pentacles, which is awesome because Ten of Pentacles is that just complete family, retirement, inheritance, you know, everything. The white picket fence sort of life, that fairy tale life. It's very, very fulfilled and content. Okay, so it seems that this is where you are headed if you trust the process, okay? You're going to have to get out of this Eight of Swords mentality. It is just a mentality. You're not bound by anything, Taurus. And, wow, okay, so no one really feels sorry for you. That's what I'm getting. No one really feels sorry for you. And you don't expect anyone to feel sorry for you. You really don't. But it's important for you to leave this behind, to understand that you're not bound, okay? You seem to be dealing with somebody that is really not going to deal with your shit, Taurus. They're willing to be everything you ever wanted. They're not going to deal with your shit. Okay. Some of you. Yeah, there's coming is a real like mental clarity. It's a breakthrough. There's been a lot of confusion. Like I said, there's been some loss, there's been some depression, there's been some feeling imprisonment, there's been some hesitancy towards honesty, Okay, seems like there's been some mind games, all right? There's been some omitted information. There has been some secrets either by you or the person that you are dealing with, but this is all kind of, if it's not already behind you, it soon will be behind you, as long as you trust the process, as long as you continue forward, really trying just to get to that, to the better you, okay, the best you that you can be. Do not be, the King of Pentacles is coming out in reverse, okay? So some of you are still in that insecure state of mind. This insecurity, I am feeling strongly, is causing you to do things, okay? So for men, Taurus, many of you are looking in other places. You are in a relationship. I'm feeling, getting strongly that you are in a relationship, men, and you are good looking, you are stable financially, you they're showing me like this picture perfect guy, and he has this great woman, or other feminine energy, you know, if you're same sex, you know, just take it and you know, as it applies to you, apply it to you in your situation. But they're showing me this man that is very stable. It's like this picture perfect thing going on, got it all, and yet he goes outside of the relationship because he is so insecure. He needs to prove to himself, do I still have it? Can I still do it? Do I still got it? This is stupid. This insecurity that's so deep-rooted for whatever reason, this is causing a lot of unnecessary conflict. So you have to leave this behind. And it seems like you are. It seems like you are. But it's really time to just lay it down altogether. Okay? There's no need to continue on this way in this cycle, in this karmic situation. Trust what you have. Understand what you have. Count your blessings, okay? Now, there I'm also getting the feminine counterpart of that, okay? I'm getting the feminine counterpart of that. This is, so if you are the male, it doesn't matter if you are straight, bi, gay, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever. There's a whole bunch of different sexualities out there that, I don't know, pansexual, there's a whole, I don't know about all that shit. Whatever you are, this person, the first person I'm talking to, is in a male body. Doesn't matter what sexuality it is. The second person I'm talking to is in a female body. Again, does not matter what your sexual preference is. They're showing me a man and a woman. Taurus, both Taurus. So there's the man and then there's the woman counterpart. Same thing as that man. Picture perfect, very attractive, very like educated, very career oriented, very just, you know, has it all. Is with a good man or a good woman or a good other a masculine counterpart of some sort. And yet is so insecure on some level, they are making these stupid decisions that is causing them to lie, steal, cheat, use drugs or alcohol, and be secretive and make these nasty, ugly decisions. It's all rooted from this insecure mentality, okay? It's all rooted from this insecure mentality. This is probably the most important card for you, Taurus. I am getting. This is probably the most important card for you in this spread so far. You have no, spirit is like screaming at me to tell you, you have no reason to be insecure. And this is what has caused your, like they're showing me a tornado. This is the cause of the tornado. This insecurity. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but you should stop. Okay, let's see what else we can get for you, Taurus. Awesome so far. I mean, it seems that you're, you know, coming out of that. And Spirit just wants you to know that you don't have any reason to be insecure. You really don't. Taurus, love for November. Taurus, love for November. What are we allowed to know? Message for Taurus, month in November. Okay. So, my life is sweet. Your life is sweet, most definitely. No reason to be insecure. That's what I was saying. Count your blessings. Your life, you have it all. Even if you don't currently physically have it all, you have the potential to have it all. But it's this deep-seated, insecure feeling that is causing these hiccups, these problems. Okay, new skills, advanced training, and rapid improvements. Like I said, it seems to be that you're coming out of it rather quickly. There's been this little state of depression, this little, this little spat of loss. It's just this little hiccup, but it seems to be moving out of that quite quickly. There are a few things. There's still this little bit of self-imposed imprisonment and this deep-seated insecurity for whatever reason. And this is not an insecure. It's hard for me to understand. I guess everybody fights their own battles and their own insecurities no matter what. But what they show me, male and female alike, these are good-looking people. These are good-looking, educated, business, money people. These people they don't want for anything. You know, they've not been given a real disadvantage in life. So where the insecurity is stemming from, it's got to be mental. It's got to be something within you that you need to work out, because there's no real reason for it. Okay, so there's that, and just that little bit of like that self-imposed prison, which is also sort of stemming from that in a way, but it seems to be rapidly improving. And also you may be acquiring some new skills. Some of you are still in school or are taking new training courses. Some of you will be taking a new path altogether. And that is going to come a little bit unexpected. Okay. But just remember, your life is sweet. Okay. And then also the Brother Raccoon card is coming out. A safe place for you to go. Okay. A safe place for you to go. I'm feeling that you need to understand that you have a safe place to go. You just need to figure out where that is, Taurus. You do have a safe place to go. It's like it's hard for me to explain. What they're showing me is like it's like a place, and it's not even necessarily a physical place, but it's a place you wouldn't tell everybody about. It's somewhere you go to just sort of regenerate, rejuvenate, collect yourself. This isn't, it's like a beautiful place. So whether this is internal or external, whether this is, a mental state or an actual physical place, this is so beautiful, but it's not something that you would tell everyone about. Even though it is so beautiful and you may want to share it, it's something meant for you, and it's there to, like I said, recover, rejuvenate, to be a safe place for you. Okay, and I don't know why you're needing that. I'm sure there's several reasons. Hell, that part of that could be to help you figure out this insecurity, because I'm telling you, there's some drinking going on, there's some drugs going on, there's some cheating, a lot of cheating, and it's not even like an all the time. It's not even like you go out to cheat, but for whatever reason, it's this "do I still got it" type of feeling, and it's stemming from this insecure bullshit, Taurus. And for the ones of you that are dating and single, looking for someone, this is the same. It's the same for you, because when you get something good, it's like you fuck it up because you try to do other things, it's the same. It's the same. It's like, do I still got it? So even though you're presented with someone that really could be everything you want, you don't really put your attention there like you should, because you're still worried about if you still got it. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like if I'm talking to you, you will understand that. Okay, justice comes out for you again, this time right side up. Okay, so also the hangman comes out for you in reverse. So some of you could be trying to make a decision too hastily. Maybe just sit back for a minute. Maybe just sit back for a minute, take it all in. This may be why you need to know where this safe place is. Because Spirit is telling you the decision, it doesn't require you to, there's no rush. There's no rush, okay? Balance. Card for Libra coming out, but also, like I said, there's some legal matters coming up for some of you. For some of you, it's going to be a rocky road, and it will end up in your favor. For some of you, it will not. And then also, what was those secrets, those little bit of like omitted bits of information, they will be coming out, okay? And this, what was I just talking about? The safe place. You need to regenerate, rejuvenate, and recover. And out comes the world, okay? Regeneration. This is a completed cycle. This is on to the next phase. Very, very awesome reading for you for the month of November, Taurus. Okay, and then you get the Wheel of Fortune, okay, coming out, Destiny. So that wheel is turning. This is like the big version, and this is the small version. So that wheel is turning. The wheel turns no matter what, Destiny. These are also karmic cycles, but when it comes in upright, it's always, I don't like to use the term luck, but I don't really believe in luck, but it's also, it's got a lot more positive energy surrounding it than negative energy. Okay, like I said, there seems to be a lot of rapid improvements being made. There's a lot of growth happening right now, Taurus. There's just a couple of things that you need to deal with. That self-imprisonment and that insecurity. That insecurity is the root of it's like, what they show me is like you're partying, you're having a good time, you know, you're very attractive, people gravitate towards you, people want to be your friend, and then you make these foul decisions, and it's like the next day they show me you there with your head in your hands, like, why the fuck did I do that? Okay, and they're telling me that your decisions, these ugly bad decisions that you're making, come from this insecurity that you have about yourself for whatever reason. So I love you, Taurus, and that is your love reading for November, and I will see you next time.